With this one, I want to take us, we're going to go on sort of a journey through time to a time perhaps in the near future, a time when, at long last, a true money church has been established to restore our faith in money. And today we are going to hear the testimony of a believer who has lost her way and yet ultimately found her way back. So ladies and gentlemen, please present another returning act from our Brooklyn residency, The Money Atheist.
One day, I woke up, no longer believing in money. I mean that quite literally, not a political statement or a metaphor. I mean, I had a disability, a brain disease, a kind of amnesia. I understood that these little pieces of paper we call money represented something to other people, but to me, well, I had become an atheist, and I literally couldn't understand how anyone could feel otherwise. I wanted to proselytize, to stop people at random on the street and say, don't you understand this thing? It's worthless. No, it's money. It's just paper. It's paper. Why does it make you do things? What's wrong with you? Because I give you a little piece of paper, you'll go to work, you'll give me food, wake up! I didn't, of course. I didn't want people to think I was crazy. It's not easy to live life as a money atheist. I kept my job. At work, they had free snacks in the kitchen. Free food if I stayed late. Free food for those who worked on the weekends. I couldn't pay for food, so I became a workaholic. And at home, the checks piled up. I laughed at them disbelievingly. I put them in a jar as a kind of memento to the madness of mankind. Credit cards were no better, nor bank accounts. Pieces of plastic, sets of numbers, what did they mean? I would look through grocery store windows, stare in envy at those in the checkout line, dreaming of the day when I too was a believer. I told myself that clarity comes at a price, an awful price. In the land of the blind, the one-eyed woman is an ostracized lunatic. And once or twice I tried to barter. I knocked on the door of my neighbor's apartment and I offered him my lamp for a chicken. He stared at me. He offered me some cheese, as I recall. I took it. I'm lactose intolerant, but I was starving. And then, of course, there were the bills, but they clicked on their merry way. I had set up automatic payments, and the bank, chatted with the electric company, chatted with the... I don't know, because once you leave the fraternity of money, it is hard to understand its inner workings. And someday, I knew it would end. Someday I would be thrown out of my home, have my heat turned off, lose my electricity, but until then, I became a hermit. Not by choice. My friends abandoned me once they realized that I couldn't pay my own way. They knew. They insisted that I was wrong. Do you know what the first dollar bill was? This is true. I read this. Okay, yeah. The first dollar bill. It's okay. It was just an IOU note. Oh, yeah, there's this caveman, right? And he borrowed what do cavemen borrow? Fire? No, not fire. A goat. Let's say a goat. And the other caveman made him write a note, right? Said, I owe you one goat. The caveman, he has this note, right? And someone else, let's say a cave woman this time. She has these mangoes, and the caveman asks her for the mangoes, and she says, well, what do you have to trade? And he gives her the note. And the idiot caveman, she takes it. And then a couple of days later, she goes to the original caveman and she says, I have your note. And he says, I didn't give you that note. I don't have to give you the goat. And she says, yes, 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 you do. This is money. I've invented money. And he believes her.
Fool.
He was the first believer. Yeah, he gave her the goat. And then he hit her on the head and he took back the goat and he ate her because he was a cannibal. And that was Adam and Eve. Where was I? I'm sorry. Yes, yes. I am cured now. I believe. Let's all sing a hymn to money. Open to page 5 of your tax returns, please. How many deductions do you have? Are you eligible for foreign income tax credit? Did you experience any short-term capital loss? What were your medical